Hi everyone!
Hi.
Oh no, look what my phone says. You can't turn your phone while rotating. What?
Huh?
Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome back to this week's wrap challenge. So we're live from Moheeni's page, which is at the bottom, and Rapid page, which is at the top. Sorry about this shadow over here. Anyone who's watching on my side. Maybe it's my friend helping me. So today we're going to have a bit of a different way in how the wrap challenges work. I'm not actually going to be wrapping anything, but I'm going to be crafting with the amazing Moheeni from Moheeni Paul Designs. Her henna art is absolutely gorgeous. Let me just show you. Let me show you this candle, actually. It's the closest thing to me. Look at that. It just looks so gorgeous. If you come on, do say hello. Yeah, her work is just absolutely gorgeous. So
Tina.
Yeah, to all those who said I'm praying for you, I hope you bloody well are. All 1% of you on Instagram voted that I need a prayer for today. So everyone else is like, yeah, you can do it. Thanks to everyone who had confidence in me. So what Moheeni's going to be teaching me to do today is paint henna art on a candle jar. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So guys, this is actually perfect for Diwali that's coming up. This is perfect for Christmas that's coming up, and hopefully you can pick a few skills up from this. If you can't though, Moheeni's got loads of workshops that are available for you to go on and get more attention from
Definitely. It's good for wedding favours as well, like if anyone's planning to do DIY weddings or, you know.
And I think a lot of people do these days because like weddings are so costly anyway, but everyone likes to put their personal touch on it.
Yeah.
And I find a lot of people make their own bits these days, just so it's that much more personal, it's more like heartfelt.
It is.
And it's not something you just chuck in the bin when you get home, because you know someone's gone to the effort of making it as well. So.
Yeah, definitely. I designed my wedding stationery, but also all my favours myself. The candles. So so it's definitely something that everyone can do themselves if they wanted to, you know, and like you said, it comes from the heart.
Yes.
You know, and it's therapeutic.
Definitely. Yes, definitely.
You know,
well, let's see. If I'm throwing this candle jar out there, there's a door right there.
You'll be fine.
I'll be throwing it right out there
Absolutely
if I'm not doing well. But I'm sure I will be. So let's have a look to see what I'm going to be doing.
Right.
Lovely. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot the jars inside the house. So I'm going to run and get them.
I need to go and get them.
Yeah, they're right next to the oven. It's okay.
So what do you introduce?
While she's gone, oh my god, if you can see this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to twist it around. So this is actually a Yankee Candle jar. I do like my Yankee Candles, but I don't like throwing things away. I like to upcycle bits, and so I thought if we upcycle this jar, then I can use it as a decorative piece at Diwali or at Christmas as well. And to be fair, Moheeni's done a fab job on it. I don't know how I'm going to replicate that, but I'm going to try my hardest. And she's so good, she bought the small one as well, so you know what, I'm going to do the small one, just so I don't bore you lot after
Why
this.
don't you try the big one?
Oh my god. Alright, go on, we'll try it.
Well, whatever one you're comfortable with, so that's cool.
Right, this is a small one then.
It's wet, we're going to have to dry it down a little because it's raining now. So let's try
So yeah, I'm going to do the mini one. You can see the difference there, guys. Thank you.
So, I am going to... We've got some lovely henna cones here.
Lovely.
That's got acrylic paint in them.
Cool.
So I'm just going to snip a tiny little bit off for you.
Do you need to prep these before you start doing?
I don't. So I'm good. As long as you give it a good wipe down, it's absolutely fine.
Cool.
And at the end, you can kind of, you know, varnish it so it holds the paint.
All right, wicked.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can see. If you're watching, do say hello. There is someone watching, except my phone is sideways, so I can't read.
Nor can I.
And it's a bit fast, so I can't see your picture. I can see you've got red in your profile picture. That's what I can see, though. So hi, if you're watching, welcome, and thanks for joining. Right, so let's get started.
Cool.
You're going to do that one as well, right?
Okay.
I'm not suffering on my own. Oh, guys, I haven't told you. These are up for sale, by the way. If you're watching this live and you want this, you need to comment my candle in the comments on Moheeni's page or my page. Comment my candle. If you're on my page, I'll send you a message out. If you're on Moheeni's page, we'll send you a message out. It's a special price for today only, but you have to comment my candle to get more details.
Perfect.
Cool.
So, I'm doing this one then. Am I with you?
Yeah, but keep it easy,
cool.
yeah?
Okay, cool. So you're just going to copy what I do.
I am.
Perfect. So first of all, let's practice on our napkins. Just try and draw a line so you can get some consistency going. Now, the further down you hold your cone, the more control you'll have over it. But it's entirely up to you how you want to hold the cone. And I want you to just squeeze a bit out and draw a line. That's it. Perfect. I think that's a great consistency.
Look at that.
That's a nice,
Can you guys see
smooth,
that?
thin line. Perfect.
There we go.
So I'm going to leave now. I think we're done here.
Shut up.
Okay, cool. So, are you ready?
I am.
Are you sure you don't want the big one?
No. I'm looking
Okay.
forward to this, actually.
So when it comes to creating designs, you just break the image down into small shapes.
Okay.
Said that wrong. Shapes. So first of all, we're going to draw a circle. So maybe if we pick the centre point of our jar, and perhaps do a little circle and a swirl inside, maybe.
Cool.
So just a little circle with a swirl inside. That's perfect, Tina.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you haven't
proper
been
shaky
practicing
hand, you know,
behind
look at that.
the last week we sitting there like with your henna
No
cones at home.
way.
So yeah, you just create a little circle. And then after that I want you to create some hoops. So there will be the little petals all the way round. So you can see here around the circle we have little petals all the way round. So just like this. And take your time with it. Is it coming out nicely? Perfect.
Oh my god.
That's coming out so nice. How are you finding the cone?
Really easy.
Yeah.
So I have to admit, one of my biggest fears before you come in here today was that, oh look, it's getting a bit splodgy now, let's start from this side again, was that I wouldn't be able to handle the cone. Oh my god, I have a really shaky hand. It shows in the design as well.
No, take your time. Take your time and go slow.
So tell us more about your workshops then, Moheeni, because is this the sort of stuff that you do in your workshops?
Yeah, so a few weeks ago I had a henna-inspired candle painting workshop. So it was like a Prosecco afternoon. So
nice.
I had quite a few
great. People drink while doing this?
Yeah, why not?
Wow. I'm sober and I can't get the lights.
Well, I did a tea and cake one afternoon, and then I had a sip and paint night, like designing mandala canvases. But the whole point of it was to focus on mindfulness and well-being, and to just get lost in the art. And you know, I always say, as one of my philosophies at the beginning of the session, is that I have no rules, and we shouldn't when it comes to art. That there's no such thing as a mistake. You know, it is just self-expression.
Definitely. I completely agree with you. Actually, my wrapping's like that sometimes.
Yeah,
I literally just create pleats wherever I want to. Sometimes there's no set design. So I just get it out in front of you and see what magic can happen.
And how does it make you feel when you're doing the
really
different
nice.
things?
Especially when you've kind of got an idea in your head and you use your hands to get the idea out physically.
Yeah.
That's when it's more fulfilling.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Yeah. I always say find that, you know, like, you know, we all kind of go through our stresses and anxieties and things like that, and it's just a release, really.
Yeah.
And I asked all my attendees, you know, how do you feel when you're painting henna candles? And they got lost in it. Some of them wanted me to stay longer, and sometimes I just leave them to it, and they're in their own world just painting.
Well,
and
it
I
feels
think,
really relaxing so far, except my thing's not in the centre, and that's going to bother me.
No, that's fine. It's not supposed to be perfect though. You'll see these flowers, none of them are the same size or same shape. Perfect. So
before we carry on, guys, if you are watching, you need to stay until the end, because Moheeni has designed a very, very exclusive piece for us today. If you're on our Insta stories, you will have seen it on a snippet of it on our Insta stories. But it's so exclusive, it's so luxurious, it's so rich in design as well. You have to stay on till the end though to see it. Yeah. It's absolute. It is mind blowing. But yeah, if you stay until the end, then you'll see it. Or you know what? Just do what I do sometimes. Watch a live, scroll right to the end, and then see.
I do that too. I do that.
You can see what
not
we've done
yours,
now.
of course, not Tina.
We've done a little dot. Scroll past about 30 minutes and you're watching our replay. You'll just miss all the banter in between. That's all that you'll miss.
Perfect. That looks great. That's like a proper round circles. That's great. But first attempt, I'm not. I'm like being really honest. It's important to be honest here. So now we're going to do the petals. So with the petals, you can choose how many petals you want. I've got 5 on mine, so you can choose. Now, what I tend to do is kind of mark with a tiny dot 5 points on the actual flower. So that kind of gives me a rough idea
Okay.
of where I'll connect my petals.
It's a good shot actually, because
Yeah.
I'd have some bigger ones and some smaller ones.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you a rough idea. And then from there, what I do is, if you break the shape down, I kind of do like a little curved C with a little flick.
Okay.
And then I do the opposite, a curved C, the opposite side with a little flick.
Okay.
Like that. That's all it is. If you break the flower down into small shapes or even letters, it just makes it easier to design. But you can
Oh my god.
design your own.
Dead
That's
hand.
perfect.
Like seriously, you're being kind now.
No, that's fine.
But I suppose, like you said, there's no right or wrong to this,
There
right?
isn't. There isn't. There really, really isn't.
I think that's what everyone needs to kind of understand about art. Even like gift wrapping, there really isn't a right or wrong to it. It's about how you get to the end result that matters.
Yeah.
Oh look, I've got a petal that's a little bit smaller than all the others.
That's fine.
So
It's
how
not supposed to
long
be
did this
perfect.
jar take you then?
That probably took me about 10 to 15 minutes.
No
But that's because I've
way.
practiced quite a bit, and
Okay.
I kind of have a similar style now. It's taken me a while to kind of figure out a signature style, and I think this is the type of style that I really enjoy doing. So it's repetitive, some designs
Yeah.
are. So the more you kind of practice with particular shapes. I remember I went to a workshop a few years ago, and I just sat there most of the workshop just practicing how to create little leaves, and I just spent I've got a picture somewhere, and I just sat there just taking out all of the henna out of the cone and just practicing leaves. So it just, it's like you wrapping. Like you'll be able
Practice
to do
makes
it.
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure the first time you did it took longer, but now you probably do it with your eyes
I was
closed.
having a fafathon like I usually do. Oh my god, guys!
Perfect. Look at that.
Can you guys see? Do throw me an applause, even if it's out of sympathy.
No, I love it.
This is
I think the
amazing.
gold really stands out as well.
Yeah.
You can use different colours.
Oh,
and mix
wicked!
it up.
I love
Great. So now we're going to let's do an outline of it.
it. Oh, God.
So all you need to do, take your time with this, and you're just going to do a outline, and follow the shape all the way through. That
So,
gives
Moheeni,
a bit
have
of
you got any
definition.
workshops before Diwali, so if someone was interested in kind of doing their own.
So I've just finished my candle painting workshop. I am now taking on one-to-one training sessions with anybody that's interested. So I will be teaching you the history of henna, teaching you how to create basic shapes, how to create connectives in between, how to create beautiful strips, and then we will be practicing on canvases and candles.
Wicked.
And you get a gift box with all the resources in there.
Okay.
And also there's a lot of after support as well. So the 2-day training course, there'll be a business section on there as well, so that we can kind of go through. I tend to tell people about the mistakes that I've made a lot, so I share a lot of my own experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think that's important. So how I kind of set up my website, how when my experiences of setting up my first store.
Yeah.
Where did I go? How did I organise it? The things you need to take when you're doing exhibitions or stalls. I think those things are like gold nuggets, really, that people need to know.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of prep that goes into it. So I do a lot of that entrepreneurial side afterwards, because I
That's
used to teach a little bit of
amazing.
business before, so I'm kind of bringing my teaching into it. But yeah, so there'll be one-to-one workshops. So that will be on my website, or feel free to email me. I can put my details on later on
That'd
for
be
everybody.
great.
So that's going to
Excellent.
happen, and then maybe a masterclass at the beginning of January. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Good stuff. Get your name down quickly, guys.
Yes,
Maheen's a really good
definitely,
teacher.
Definitely. But
She
it's about the
brings out your
experience.
constipated face, because that's what I look like. But I'm concentrating on this.
How's it going? Oh, you did it.
It doesn't look nice.
No, that's. Can I just show everybody, please?
Oh god,
Like,
I don't.
look at that.
I
For
don't
first
think.
attempt. That's fantastic. See? I mean, that's amazing.
You're just saying
No,
that.
I'm not. I'm sorry, I've got paper.
That's all right. It's all right.
That's the thing with these cones, you've got to be careful, they're like lethal. Anyway, so we've done that now. So what you want to do is you want to decide where you want to put your leaf. So we are going to create a leaf.
Okay.
Whatever size you want. In my own opinion, I think,
Yeah.
you've got it.
It's got more space there.
The biggest space. So I'd like you to create a leaf, please. So you would just do a kind of little wave and just let your hand kind of flow freely, and another one joining it, and don't worry about it not being symmetrical. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
I struggle with things that are not symmetrical.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, heavily.
This is time to kind of break that.
Oh, sure. Language.
Break that boundary. That's it. Perfect. Now can you draw 2 lines in the middle? Like that.
That looks nothing like yours.
It does. It
Right.
does.
I have to admit though, this is really, really therapeutic. If I wasn't on this live and I was like in my own space and really calm and it was quiet, it'd probably look a lot better. Oh my god, that just looks dead.
But the thing is, kids love this as well. Like my
Oh,
niece
wicked.
and my nephew and nieces, they came round. I got a baked beans tin and put the candles on there, little miniature candles, and that was their afternoon
Oh wow.
of just candle painting. They loved it. They loved it.
That's a good like for like mum and daughter bonding
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
Or even father and son.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, we've got to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Anyone, it's good for anyone to bond.
And you know, I've had guys are really interested as well. A lot of boys
Yeah.
at my old school. You know, I've
It's
had
become like a fashion piece now, and hasn't
yeah.
it? Even the actual
Yeah.
body art.
Yeah,
a lot of
'cause it's
men
like
wear it as well.
tattoos.
Yeah.
It's like tattoos.
Good
Perfect.
stuff.
So we're now going to create some strokes, just flicks coming out from the middle line. Now, so this is where you can just be really like experimental. The lines don't need to be symmetrical, Tina. Okay? Don't
You know,
need
if
to be
Mr. Rabbit was
symmetrical.
here right now, he'd absolutely be having a laughing fit because, yeah, non-symmetrical doesn't work with me. You've seen my house.
Oh yes. Yes. We have to break some rules today.
Shut up, Brenda. I mean, he's going to go inside and mess it up.
But mind you, you'll probably practice now and like send me pics saying,
I love
"It's
this.
symmetrical."
I do absolutely love it.
Yeah. This is great
Although
with
this is
the
not,
kids.
mine doesn't look as good as yours, but you know what?
No,
I'm not going to lie, I
it's
haven't done this
fine.
for such a
It
long
looks
time.
great. I love it.
Alright, so I've got a clog now.
Right, okay. So if you've got a clog, just scrape it off with your tissue. So the main thing with the cones is to just not cut too much off, otherwise then
Yeah.
it becomes that thick. So you've got quite a good thickness there. Is that working for you?
Oh my goody gosh.
If not, you can take my cone and I'll...
Yeah, I've got
I'll
a big
fix
fat
that.
clog, sorry.
That's
sorry,
alright.
don't
That's
know.
alright, take my cone.
Got the artist's code now.
There we go.
It's like when you get a footballer's
There we
signature.
go.
Alright, maybe my thumb pressure is dead. Alright, there we are.
That's it.
Let's try and make this side.
Your
a
lines
little
have come out really straight.
Yeah. I need to try and put some flicks in them like yours.
I mean, to do the flicks, you just go a bit faster and just...
Alright,
They
alright,
They won't be,
go
come on
faster.
Tina, get to move. No, I'm joking. You're so engrossed in it.
I know.
I could leave you here and you probably won't notice I've gone.
No, it's only when it gets cold I'll be like, oh shit, it's a bit cold now. Where's Moheeni gone?
Okay, perfect.
That was hard.
That was fine. So here we go. So now what Tina is going to do is we are going to, on one side, create some matching lines. So maybe 3 more lines. Just going down. Doesn't need to be the same shape.
Mine looks like something dirty.
Oh look, I've dropped my line now.
I don't know what shape I've created.
It's fine.
It's because I've taken a leaf from the top of the petal.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
I
fine.
think that's where I've gone wrong.
So you can do it this side, but you don't need to do 4 lines. You could do 2 or 3. It's fine. Yep, perfect.
This is actually really hard. You know what? Hats off to you guys. You have so much patience and precision.
Well, I think it's anything in art though, isn't it? I think a lot of it is about how you feel when you're doing it. Because if it makes you feel good, you just keep doing it, won't you? You just keep.
You know what, you are right. You know what I did once? I did colouring in books, adult colouring in books. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had finger aches for days.
Yeah.
It's so addictive.
It is.
But then I stopped doing it because my neck and fingers were just so sore.
Yeah. I have a confession. I've got about 10 colouring books at home, adult colouring books, and I'm not colouring a single one in. Because I just look at them and I think, oh, this is too nice for me to colour in. I don't want to colour in now. Although of course, I understand the benefits of it, but I just look at it and I think, I just look at the patterns and pick out pieces, and I'm like, okay.
You know what? Don't colour it in. Get a cone and go over all the lines.
That's true. That's true.
It's such a beautiful piece.
That's a good idea, actually. I'm glad you mentioned that, because if you kind of, I mean, obviously we want to challenge you.
Yeah.
But we could have made it a little bit easier and got a design on a piece of paper and slotted it in.
I did have visions of that,
Yeah, but we don't need to do that.
And now I've got something that looks like the male body
a
part.
Flower and a petal. A flower and a petal.
She's being kind.
We're getting comments on your phone, but we can't see it right now.
I can't, no.
But hello to everybody.
Hi everyone who's watching. I'm drawing dodgy male body parts on my jar, but Moheeni thinks it looks really flowery.
It does. It does.
She's been kind.
Right now, so can you see on these leaves here, you can see a little squiggle. It looks like music notes. So I want you to do a squiggle all the way, and don't be shy to put pressure on your cone so that you can squeeze out the henna and just go all the way down. You can do different shapes if you want. That's it. Perfect.
You know what? It takes really steady hands to get this. Whew. I feel like I'm holding my breath while doing it. I don't want to get it wrong.
And a lot of it is about how you lean your hands, if you want to kind of rest your wrist onto something. But yeah, you're doing a great job.
Oh my god, I'm so booking your next workshop.
Please do. I'll make sure I keep loads of Prosecco there for you, yeah?
I don't even drink.
Oh, do you not?
No,
okay,
I'm
cool.
hyper
So
naturally.
soft drinks it is.
I'm naturally hyper. Could you imagine what I was like if I
Soft
did
drinks
it?
it is then. Perfect. Now, seeing that you're quite comfortable, that's great. So seeing that you're quite comfortable now with the flicks, let's just do a few flicks in our petals, just to kind of add a little kind of design
I'm going to
to
flick the shit out of this. Apologies to anyone on Moheeni's channel. I do swear quite a lot.
It's just language, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're passionate about what we do,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we're expressing it through some words.
Apparently, the more you swear, the more honest you are.
Really?
Yeah, so F this shit right now. I'm joking.
I was going to say, I think at home I probably do say a few kind of inappropriate words here and there, so maybe I'm quite,
We're going to have to release them all on.
I know.
Oh, look, this looks a bit
That looks
funky.
great.
It's because I released some swear words. My creativity is coming at the same time.
It's all coming out now. It's all coming out.
Jeez. There we go.
There we go. Perfect. So, you've got a smaller one. So what I suggest you do, we'll finish.
Shall we finish your live now?
We're going to. Oh, I've got low battery.
Let me go and flick it. Sorry. Actually, you know what I mean? Before we carry on, while we've got some people watching, I am going to reveal your masterpiece.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal your masterpiece so we can talk about the next.
Let me put that here. Just to show everybody.
Right, guys. So, Moheeni and I have been talking about a joint workshop, and we thought, how can we incorporate henna art and wrapping? And what does my thing say? Poor connection. Right, if you can see this, guys, I hope you can, otherwise I'll have to grab Moheeni's. So if I let you grab that side, this is the masterpiece that she has created. Look at that, that is absolutely amazing. Bring it closer. There we are, I hope you can see that. That is a whole sheet of wrapping paper that Moheeni has done acrylic henna paint on. Tell us a bit more about this. This is absolutely stunning.
So this took me a little while to create, and it's similar to the design that you've done.
Oh, okay.
So what I've done is I've actually just replicated a lot of the patterns through, and I thought let me just experiment with different colours. So these are all in metallic paints, which is nice because it gives it that shiny feel.
Yeah.
And what's nice about it is that you can actually feel.
I know, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
So when I said about an exclusive piece, this is actually a piece of wrapping paper that is going to be for sale. So again, if you want this is gorgeous for Diwali. Really, really thick quality paper. Otherwise, if it was pants, you'd imagine that the paint would go right through, and it hasn't. Really, really good quality wrapping paper. Moheeni's done some amazing work on it. If you want this paper, put in the comments my paper. If you want the candle jar, my candle, and we'll get in touch with you as well. These are going to be one-off pieces. Obviously, they're all handmade, but this is what you're going to learn in our joint workshop.
Yeah.
Then pop this to the side, really, really carefully. So, Moheeni, do you want to tell them a bit about the joint workshop?
So, Tina and myself will be doing a joint workshop here.
Yes.
And we will be teaching, I'll be teaching everybody how to use a henna cone and create and design their own wrapping paper in various different colours, in various different styles. And after that,
I'm going to show you how to wrap, or possibly before. If we wrap it first and then paint it on top.
Whatever way works, whatever way.
And you know what? We'll even put a present inside of the box that you guys wrap as well. So you can actually gift it to somebody if you wanted to. Or you don't have to seal it, and we'll show you how to kind of slide the box out later on, and then you can pop stuff in if you wanted to. So yeah, we're going to have a joint wrapping henna workshop. I'm probably thinking October or November.
Yeah, just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, no, November. Sorry, I keep thinking we're in September. In November, we'll get the dates out. But if you are interested in a henna wrapping workshop, again, let us know in the comments, and we'll get in touch with you guys with some more details.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is both of them are an art in itself. So you'll be going away with 2 sets of skills. It's in the Wrap It studio, so there'll be no more than 3 or 4 people max, so we can give you some good attention. And yeah, there could even be Prosecco. So yeah,
what we could do.
If you're interested, let us know. We'll put more in the description once the live is over. Right, I think I'm going to finish this design off.
Okay.
And then we're going to have to say goodbye to everybody. Otherwise, you'll probably be here till 4 o'clock at the pace that I'm going.
Right, perfect. So now, what I think you can do is, in some of the corners of the petals, you can do little swirls.
Like this one here?
Like that one there,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Do one swirl on one side.
The trick is to hold this as close to the bottom as possible, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, and then you have more control.
So when did you start doing all these sorts of stuff?
The battery's going on the phone, so let me just do that. So basically, I was planning my wedding for abroad a few years ago. I think it was in 2015 or 2006. 2016, I think. My husband's going to kill me.
Yeah, you don't know when you got married.
When did you get married?
Cut the life, cut the life.
2016. Anyway, so just before that, actually, I started exploring henna. I started off with wedding stationery, actually, because I created wedding stationery for my own wedding, started selling it, and then I got into henna, and because I started designing henna candles for centerpieces at one of my wedding events, and for my favours as well, and I used to be a teacher, so I just thought it kind of came naturally to me to start delivering workshops. So I started delivering workshops at my school as well, and it just started growing from there. And then I'm now trying to explore mixed media and different surfaces, 3D kind of sculptures and things like that to design on. So it's really kind of evolving a lot. I really enjoy it, but the main thing for me is just to encourage other people to follow their passion, whatever it is, like I have and like you have, and to just, even if it's you're just dabbling for 10 minutes a day into something, you're just getting on that journey.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Yeah, and it'll just lead on to so many different things. I didn't know that doing a few tea lights would lead on to me kind of doing gift wrapping paper now. And candle holders and things like that, but you just never know where this stuff will take you. So that's how I think a lot of these
businesses are a lot more welcome as well now.
Yeah.
And women are getting the spotlight that they deserve too in the business world. So yeah, you know what? Good on you for starting that. My swells look dead in the water, honestly.
That's perfect. So what I want you to do is I want you to do a few flicks out, just maybe on that side or wherever you want actually. Just a few flicks.
Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
Dear. So push, flick.
Yeah, that's it.
Flick.
That's
push.
Now. Perfect. And then on the top of each flick, don't put too much pressure. I want you to just add some dots, just maybe 3 or 4 on each one. They don't need to be the same. Tina,
that really bothers
me. You don't believe in being symmetrical right now.
No. You can see how I've laid the wrapping paper out.
It's,
you can see how much it would bother me if things are out of place. If anyone comes to my house and sees this, I'm going to say that Nikki did it. I don't think it looks like something an adult would do.
How do you cope with kids then? Because they don't always draw or paint or do things or pack things away with.
No, so we have a designated art area, which is called the kitchen table.
I'm taking a lot of inspiration from your living room right now.
Everything goes into the kitchen, a new tablecloth, aprons on, and Mummy supervises like this. I'm watching everything. Oh, it's actually really coming to life now.
Yeah, I really like it. So now, let's finish it off. So what you can do is from one of the other petals maybe, or from here, wherever you want. You can just do a squiggly line, 2 of them, and they can overlap.
Bring it down and take. I've got some space.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So and then you just, we'll look at that one there.
Can I just say something? You know, everyone who wants reasonable price stuff, yeah? This stuff is actually, you know what, it's not reasonable because it's such a, oh my God, I have newfound respect for you guys. Probably because I can't get the bloody paint out of the comb now, neither. Like, this takes time. This takes time to learn. It takes time to perfect. And actually, you know what, I wonder how many people spend time learning this before they actually start selling products as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean it takes a lot of training. I mean this training to learn how to, you know, be an artist or even to just learn the art for a hobby, it's a lifetime, isn't it? Like, you know, you invest so much into the education. Like I watch podcasts and I you know, I watch a lot of kind of artists in various different, who does various different mediums just so that I can kind of see their techniques and, you know, how things flow. You know, we have to test different paints to see what works for you. So you have to test just your tools as well. So there's a lot that goes in behind the product. A lot
and
of
your sugar levels,
a lot of blood, sweat and tears. But could you
imagine that? Oh my God.
Okay, so we've got the 2 little lines there. Look at that. Look how cool that is.
Whoever wants something reasonably priced,
Gina's making them for you. She's charging an arm and a leg for it as well.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Oh my God.
It's something to be proud of. So on this one here, I want you to put some dots all the way round.
Okay, like this one?
Yeah.
To be fair, given this is my first attempt, it's not that bad. I think I'm being a bit hard on myself.
I think you are. I think you've done a brilliant job.
Thank you.
And then before you know it, you're going to be painting on anything you can find.
Doing reasonably priced stuff. You know what? Sorry guys, that reasonably priced stuff is not to cause offence to anyone. It riles me out when people want something for nothing, and I think this is a really big eye opener that when you want to pay like 10p for a tea light that's got Mendy or something, a henna art on it, you can't expect that because it takes time and it takes a skill as well. I can't even get dots out. See, there you are, 10p done, time's gone. I have to have a confession. I did do this when I was at school, and I created so much stuff on paper and it looked amazing. I even did a bride's hands once when I was about 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I grew up.
What did you do with it? What did you do with the piece?
I think it's still in my mum's garage actually. It was a really good piece. It was multicoloured. It had orange, blue, pink and green in it. And it was a picture of my hand in the middle, and then it was an A3 piece. The hand wasn't that big, and then the whole paper had henna art on it. And to be fair, like what you said about repetition, I had about 5 designs.
Yeah.
And I just repeated them all over the page in different sizes, different angles, all sorts, and it just looked amazing.
I bet if you get that out and frame that now, that would look gorgeous on your wall.
That's not reasonably
Dig
priced.
it out. Dig it out. Frame it up.
Oh my god,
Look at that.
That's really good, isn't it?
Oh, one more thing. Let's put some pearl. Let's put pearl on there.
We're getting all out.
So-
You're pushing the boat out here.
So yeah. So can you put a little splodge in the middle, in the centre of your
with this as
flower
well.
with that, just a little splodge so it holds the pearl.
How long does it take for this to dry?
I'd give it at least, I mean, this on glass, and it's not hot today, so probably about an hour or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't take too long to dry.
Is this already sticky?
Right, it should be. It's okay. We'll leave it there and we'll peel it off later. That's cool. You can scatter them around if you want.
Malfunction. Oh,
So these are little wax pencils, and it picks it up perfectly. I've done that before as well, and then my design's completely changed. That actually looks quite nice.
You know what?
can
It's
put a few
completely
more on
transformed
there.
the design. It's
Yeah.
completely transformed it. Let me show you
That's
guys.
gorgeous.
It's not bad for a first attempt. There you go. Reaching
Bring it
out
on
quite
that
a bit.
side. Let's bring it on that side. There we go.
Yeah, without the reflection.
Look at
Oh,
that.
amazing. That, you know what? It's not that bad actually. I've got another camera to show as well. There you are, YouTubers. Yeah, you know what? Actually, if you could see the behind the scenes right now, you'd probably call health and safety. There's wires everywhere. There's lights everywhere. Right,
How do you feel?
Exhilarated.
Oh, good.
You know what? It was.
You're so
It's bothering
tempted to
me.
pick that
It's
one.
really bothering me.
Let it dry and then you can pull it off,
Okay.
otherwise you'll smudge everything. Are we going to be okay? When
Yeah,
I
yeah.
leave you, are we going to be okay?
I'm gonna go get the
leave
tweezers,
that
and I'm gonna.
It won't come off because it's too
Ah,
little. Yeah, you can peel it off after. But that's lovely, and you know it's something to share with you know.
That is
Anybody?
amazing. So this one Moheeni is selling, and if you want it, my candle in the comments. The paper as well is up for sale. This is I just love it. You know what? If you lot aren't buying it, I bloody well am. It is such an amazing piece, and if you could run your hand over it, the sun's come out now. See, it's changed all our lighting up. There we are.
Just bring that forward.
If you can see that, you can see how
It's got that metallic feel to it, so it
Yeah.
looks quite shiny.
it's
And
so
embossed.
detailed as well. It's so
Yeah.
detailed. Hey, YouTubers, have pictures. There we are.
So we'll be running a workshop coming up soon.
We will.
So get booked on, guys. You know, it's
I think you know
gonna be
what.
a nice.
Let's release a date within the next day.
Yeah,
We'll sort a date out now,
yeah.
and keep an eye on our social media and on my website as well. I'm gonna get a workshop set up, ready.
Yeah, and it's a
Done.
great transferable skill, you know?
Yeah. And actually, you know what? Like I said, if I'm going to attempt this with the cameras off, and I will enjoy it a lot more because it's different when people are watching you. When I know no one's watching me and I'm doing it in my own time and my own pace, I know it will turn out a lot better, and that's what the workshops will allow you. There's going to be there's no pressure. Just do it at your own pace. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I absolutely bucketed there for a minute. So, it's at your own pace, at your sort of own levels, and it'll be just so relaxing.
Yeah, it
Can't
will.
wait.
It'll be very
Can't wait.
therapeutic. And you know, the main thing as well is that it's rewarding because you get to take home something that
Yeah.
you created, and you know, there's something to be said about creating something yourself and feeling really
Definitely.
good about
Definitely.
you know that your effort, that you know you've done it on your own
Definitely.
merit.
Yeah,
So yeah,
keep an eye out.
definitely.
So, if you want this, my candle, if you want an exclusive sheet of wrapping paper, my paper, put those 2 comments in the put those 2 sentences in the comments below, and we'll get in touch with you for exclusive prices just today only. So yes, Moheeni, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
I really
you,
appreciate
Tina.
it. Thank you all for watching. I know it was a
Thank
long
you,
one.
guys.
We went on for 45 minutes, but yeah, just there is a button at the bottom if you're watching on replay. Just scroll past so you can see the before and after. We'll see you back next week where I'll be at a Diwali special with children. So again, tune in, and there'll be some children doing some art with some candles. I'll see you all next week. Enjoy your evening.
Bye. Thank you.